sit here and lecture you about God. I'm not going to sit here and no, that's all bullshit. She is a clear example of what women have been fighting for years.
Yeah.
Women believe that they can do whatever they want.
Do you think they should be able to?
Listen, brother, I have 14 criminal cases. I don't want to be called a misogynist by the BBC. That would break my heart. That's not up to me. We're all individual sovereign people, and we make our own decisions. If women want to run around and do whatever they want to do, it's up to them. My point is, all women, on some scale, are doing what Bonnie Blue is doing. However, Bonnie Blue is just the best at it. She's the best. She's the queen of it. So why? It's
not all women are doing it.
Let me ask you a question. If a man walks into Starbucks and steals a chocolate bar, he's a thief. Yeah, correct.
Not in London. Well, it's legal.
Yeah. And if a banker manages to liquidate a ton of stock illegally in the stock market or rip off a bunch of people with a false investment fund, whatever it is, he's a thief, right? The morality is the same, whether you're stealing from the Wall Street or you're stealing from Starbucks. The morality of it is the same. But people will sit there and argue that the banker is somehow worse than the guy who stole the chocolate bar because of how much he stole. I wouldn't argue there's a difference in morality. There's a difference in capability. But the morality is the same. The banker's just smarter.
I'm just a clever slut.
You're just very good. She is very good at what she's decided to do. If you're going to be a whore, and most women watching this, and most men, hello, your wife, yeah, her, they're all whores anyway. If you're going to be a whore, no disrespect, you may as well be fucking good at it. Get a media empire, get rich, let everyone know your name, and get paid. Pause. Why are you going out to the pub, getting drunk?
He ain't lying, though. If you're going to do it, go all the way, bro. Be a whore, let everyone know, and make it mainstream. Might as well. No, listen. At least she's getting paid for it, no? Hold on. Hear me out. Think about this. If you're going to have the Hold'em on your name or around your name, right? You might as well get paid for it. And then the question, the panel is like, all right, wait, hold on. If you were going to get sex, do you want to get paid for it or not?
I mean, I don't know, man.
Come on, bro. He making sense, though. He making sense.
You can make the money. It comes at what cost, right? It depends, like, because, yeah, you'll get paid for it, but then you're going to pay another way. Like, you'll get the financial compensation, but you'll lose, like, the soul.
But they have no souls.
Yeah.
Women have no souls, bro.
It, yeah.
Women have no souls.
That's what they traded for.
They don't care about themselves, bro. So regardless, make some money at least. At least she is a known hoe.
Yeah. It's you got to give one, right? You want to be a hoe, make a bunch of money, cool, but you're going to lose the ability to, to get a family with at least with a guy that you actually like. Because you even as being a huge whore, like you'll still make your money and find a guy. The question is, will you find the guy that you really want? Answers are no.
The problem is that, like, I don't think she cares about family now, but at some point she might. But it's funny, girls in college. Remember we called her earlier with the last show, when they go to college, they get smashed a lot, and they go get wiped up, and niggas will never know. Yep. But she was worse. Remember, she said in college they would travel to different schools, to different guys, and fuck them and come back. Yeah, raw and all that. So, like, it's the same shit basically.
Her husband is cooked, man.
Yeah,
bro.
Same shit, bro. But yeah, I get his point though. A lot of girls do similar stuff.
Be only girl with like a 500 body count, man. That shit's wild.
But hold on, how would you know though?
Well, she admitted it. No, or you mean like a regular girl?
But like, how would an average guy know that his girl was like that if she didn't come on the podcast?
Oh yeah, I see what you mean.
Like, he would never know.
Yeah, the average guy, bro.
Yeah,
average guys are oblivious even to girls that are overtly hoes. They're oblivious to that shit.
They sell purity, and you would never really know.
Yeah, like, bro, or even worse, they'll know she's a whore. And they're like, I don't care. Okay, bro. I mean,
or they don't know to what extent. All right, she has some guys, fuck it. But you don't know how many college parties, sorority parties, how many travel trip destinations, all that shit adds up, bro.
No.
So yeah. All
right. And meeting a man who's funny and getting fucked in a toilet for free. Are you dumb?
They are, though. Women are stupid.
They're stupid. So Bonnie's just the smartest. She's the Wall Street banker of this whole shit. I respect that much more than these other girls. Rob, I grew up in Luton, England, bruv. You think I don't know hoes? You think I haven't seen it? You think I haven't walked in the toilet and some bitch has got 5 dudes hanging out of her? This is the Western world. This is feminism. This is what all you white boys wanted. All you white men listening to women all the time. Women get to opinions all of a sudden. This is what you built. Congratulations.
So you blame men?
Well, 100% I blame men, because everything's men's fault, because men are the only ones who can apply force to scenarios. Women can't apply force. Men apply force. If there's something we don't like, we apply force to the situation. We could force this away. We could force most things away. So everything's absolutely men's fault. And this came from, the feminism and the women's sexualization and the liberation, a lot of it came from beta males hoping to get some pussy. That's what it came from. Yeah, bunch of weak men, though. If we told girls to be hoes, I might get a little bit. Because the natural order of the universe is the big gorilla, top G, smart. I'm so fucking smart. The big gorilla, top G, has a bunch of women, and then the small gorilla has nothing. This is the natural order of the universe. It's actually kind of still like that in many ways.
No,
There's a guy with the yacht with 10 wives, and then there's a guy with no yacht with no wife. It's kind of like that.
It literally
But
is.
beta males didn't like
It's
that.
Either you got it or you don't. Like, there's no middle ground. It's like the guys at the top are truly getting all the hottest girls and getting the majority, or all the girls are chasing them. Meanwhile, you know, the average guys and even guys that like aren't all the way at the top, like they're fighting for the scraps. Man. It's crazy. It's absolutely nuts. And that is hypergamy for you guys, man. That's why feminism is so devastating, because it's not just that feminism made it where women are in the workforce and consider themselves equal to you. What it's also done is that it's basically made a significant amount of men invisible. Like they're not even needed. And the thing also, I was reacting to Candace Owens. She did like a 20 verse 1 against feminists, and the reason why women fight so hard for feminism is to get the choice. And the reason why they care about having that choice so much is that they don't want to be saddled with a loser. Like they don't want an average guy. Like that literally, guys, feminism exists. Feminism literally exists because women don't want to be with average men.
They don't want to settle.
That's literally what it comes down to. Like, yo, I'm tired of being with this average guy that tells me what to do and he's not even all that. Like, I want to be able to work a job, and then if I meet an exceptional man, then he can tell me what to do. So that's what feminism is, guys. We're going to boil it down. This is like the kind of like a very bitter red pill right here. Feminism literally was created to keep women, because women thought, I deserve more than an average guy, even though they're average women. But, bro, you're never going to see a chick call herself average.
No.
It's not going to happen.
But men found a way out. They just said, okay, you know what? This is the game. Well, some men, fuck it. I'm just going to pay. I mean, it's not right, but that's what they do. And it's because that's the only solution.
Yeah.
What else can they do other than level up? But they don't level up. So it's kind of like,
yeah.
What do you do?
Yeah.
Or you go abroad.
The price is too much to play.
Or,
right?
you go abroad to like Colombia or Brazil, and that's your other solution.
That.
So men are getting smarter to find ways to combat this. So
yeah. And that's at the end of the day, men are always going to have the last laugh, because men are the ones that are, you know, with the ingenuity. So they're going to find a ways to get around female hypergamy, whether it's sex robots or, you know, moving to another country or whatever. Guys are going to find a way to, or just straight up just paying for escorts. Guys are going to find a way. So at the end of the day, it's the women that are going to end up fucking themselves up here.
Yeah.
Long term.
Old and single and no kids.
Yep.
So, all right.
Because they couldn't obviously compete with the top guy. So they've tried to push this sexual liberation, hoping to get a little bit of pussy, and it probably works a little bit. But society is destroyed by extension. If you want to look at society for what it is, because what is society?
Like the other problem too, guys got to understand, is if you leave women to their own devices and they have 100% autonomy, they're going to go for the best that they can get. Mm-hmm. That's the other thing too. Like he said, that the sexual liberation, the random guys thought that they would get laid. Yeah, for sure, a little bit. Some of that trickled down, but the reality, most y'all niggas are now, you guys are invisible. You know, that's really what it was. Monogamy and the way things were before ensured that even average men had sexual access. Now,
all bets are off.
Yep.
It's sad, but it's reality.
Yeah. That's.
I mean, what are you gonna do?
Feminism actually only really hurts two people: average men, a majority of women, but it helps the highest status men, because the women don't know it hurts them until it's too late, and then the men see the pain immediately, because like they're not getting no bitches, nothing, and stuff to find a chick. They're getting rejected all the time. The women don't realize until they're 30, 40. Damn, what the fuck? And then the people that are laughing all the way to the bank are the top tier guys.
Yeah.
Feminism, they don't know this. It inadvertently gave all the power and leverage to the top 3% of men. That's what it did. So, fucked it up for everybody else, though. We keep going.
Might as well enjoy it, bro. At this point.
Yeah, shit crazy, bro.
What can we do?
Anything other than rearing and raising children. That's what society should be, I would argue. Society should be, the primary function of it should be, let's have kids so that we have a population. We have a population collapse in the West.
Yeah, I think they should have a choice. Like, I before used to think, oh my God, I really want kids, I want a family. But it's because I was so naive to what else was open to the world. I just thought, okay, I need to get married, I need to, you know, have children, I need to get a good job. And that was what I thought life was. And then I was like, fuck, there's so much more to life rather than just staying in that, you know, finishing school, going to uni, getting married, buying a house. And you just copy everyone else. Like, half the shit we do is because someone else has done it.
Okay, Bonnie, so let me ask you a question. I agree with you that now that we've opened up female horizons with education, with jobs, with the capability of making money, with Instagram and all these offers they get to fly around the world and all these things, women don't want to have kids, or they want to have kids later because they have a lot more options. I agree with you. But would you argue, if you were to look at it selflessly, not about the ant, but about the ant farm at large, that keeping women's horizons more narrow so they focused on rearing children would be better for society than the current society we're in, where we have to import a whole bunch of fuck knows who's into the country to try and maintain a population because the white people aren't even having any fucking kids because the white women are too busy sucking dicks in Magaluf.
Did you understand that?
To a certain degree, but I also couldn't give a shit. The world's going to shit anyway, so whether or not we've got more kids in it or not, it's fucked regardless. So just live your life the best. You're going to be dead in however many years anyway.
Fair.
So don't stress too much.
Fair. And this is what I like about Bonnie Blue. Bonnie Blue is my favorite. This is my favorite everything. Fair. Because what you just said, I understand. And I agree with.
But it's selfish.
But what have I said?
Why should I not be selfish? Why should I give a shit about someone else that pays less tax than me, has, sits and complains, makes shitty TikToks about me? Like, I couldn't give a shit if your life's going shit by the looks of it. You live in a council house, you've got a couple of kids with different dads. I don't care. So why should I sit there and think, fuck, I should do something to help you? I don't care. I should focus on myself. And if more people did that, the world would actually be a better place. But they've become so fixated on other people. I'm like, where's your life? Why are you not focusing on yourself? Like, look in the mirror, you're fat. Go and do something about it. Your teeth have that much plaque on it. Like, you're fucked. Like, there's no way out for you.
No, but what
Is this a good role model?
No, yes, because what Bonnie's saying is important here. And it's not about what she's saying. It's about the general attitude. Because what I want to make clear, the reason society was run by men for so long is that men have a different biological instinct to women, and we're prepared to suffer for the greater good. Women are not very good at suffering. Men are good sufferers.
Look back at the wars. There's so much evidence of it.
Well, of course. And also, let's just look at the normal family. You talked about these men who come and see you, right?
Yeah.
But happy wife, happy life is true. And the reason it's true is because if the wife is unhappy, everyone's miserable because she'll make sure of it. But if the man's unhappy, everyone else can be happy. He'll suffer. He'll sit with no sex. He'll go to work every day.
Yeah.
He won't see his friends. He'll be miserable. He'll be depressed. He'll still pay the bills. He'll still pay the taxes. And everyone else gets to be happy. Men are good at suffering. Women are spiteful sufferers. And for that reason, they struggle to do anything. They struggle to suffer themselves for any great...
If you were unhappy, you were married, would you just suffer and sit there? Or would you say, fuck this shit, suck my dick, this has to change?
So I think men sitting there and suffering with women is contingent upon their income and their status. So if they have the money and the resources, they'll find a way to kind of deal with it, right? Like maybe they'll have the chick, maid chick, whatever, but have some sex with girls on the side, maybe get another apartment, something like that. But yeah, but most guys can't do that. They'll have to sit there with their annoying ass wife, with their kids, go to work every day, live in the same house, deal with the bullshit. But yeah, men are far better at, tolerating bullshit than women are. Because women, they'll leave the relationship if they're not happy anymore. Yeah. Women, there's the saying, men will destroy their happiness for their family, women will destroy their family for their happiness. It's not the same, right? Because and also it's also a byproduct of like society where we encourage women to be happy, we encourage them to find the best guy that they can get, and like we also tell women all the time like your happiness is paramount, right? And then the way they interpret that is, oh, my happiness is paramount. Okay, fuck my kids and my husband. I can always just get my kids and they'll be good with me, even though she doesn't realize that not having a dad there is going to be bad for them. But yeah, man, I mean, this is why women initiate so many breakups, because they look at it like my happiness overrides everything. And then like all the institutions we had that used to shame women for being, whores, got rid of it, man. It used to be like the church would shame you if you divorced. Church is gone now.
Church, family, everybody.
Right? Like everybody used to keep women in check, but now these things aren't there to keep women in check. So since we don't have anything to keep women in check, they're outrageous now.
Bro, I'm sorry. If I get unhappy, nigga, I'm moving on to the next one. Like, quite frankly.
Yeah.
But I'm not married.
It's also because you have the means and resources to move on too.
Yeah.
Most guys don't, bro. That's the crazy part. Like most y'all niggas like are stuck in a problem that you're in because you're in a bad financial spot. There's a famous phrase, it's cheaper to keep her. The reason why that's a phrase is because if I get rid of her, it's going to cost me more to be rid of her than it is to just deal with her.
Yeah.
So this is why guys will just sit there and just deal with it, because there's serious consequences.
When she moved in, when she marries you, you're tied because now that association is there. Yeah. And if you leave, there's a penalty for it.
There's the thing is that that's family laws that haven't caught up to the new world. Those old family laws implied or thought that women wouldn't be working or not be in the workplace, so they would disincentivize men, because their nightmare was like, okay, we don't want women getting married to these women. They work and take care of the kids at home. They don't enter the workforce. Then her man could just leave her high and dry and she has nothing. So that's why we have alimony. That's why we have child support. That's why we have all these things where it was all created there to disincentivize men from just leaving their women high and dry. But feminism came. Women make their own money. They have their own status. But the laws haven't caught up to feminism. So women are still enjoying the benefits of this patriarchy type society where, men left but were penalized, right? While still being able to, have their own autonomy and get the money from the guy in the process. So that's why family court is so crippling to men, because it's playing by 1955 rules, but we're playing with 2025 rules now.
Also, just added to that point, also religion, because if you add in religion, you can't be, moving on, leaving your wife, which makes sense because you made a commitment. But then again, it's like, if she's not doing her part, then you're stuck.
Yep. There's literally, there's no training wheels to keep women on point anymore.
Yeah. Only men.
Only men. Yep. Only men. The things that were there to protect women now are the shackles on men.
Yeah.
Because, you know, the family courts haven't caught up. And they're probably not going to catch up anytime soon.
Well, it makes money.
Yeah.
A lot of money.
Yeah.
Divorce court. Oh my God, bro.
Yeah. It's an entire industry,
Biggest finesse known to mankind for wealth transfers.
Yep.
Look at it. Oh no. Well, he has a prenup, Jeff Bezos, right?
Yeah.
But
I was talking about that.
But I just wonder if, like, what if she can bypass that some way or another?
Well, no. Everything they get while they're together, she will get half of. Remember, the prenuptial just protects what they had when they came in.
Yeah.
But like everything else, like everything, marital assets, that's still going to be split.
But we've seen where people bypass that prenup easily. Oh, it's under duress.
Yeah.
Oh,
They got an ironclad. When I looked it up today, they got a really good one.
It is ironclad,
but she's still.
You never know.
Yeah, I mean, she could still get. She's still going to be entitled to anything they get from this point forward. I think they got married this month or last month. Everything from this point forward, all the money he makes, whatever, she's going to get it. Now, I looked her up. She was $30 million net worth when she married him.
But hold on.
Compared to his $200 billion.
But that money, where'd it come from?
I think it probably came from her ex-husband.
Other men.
Yeah, probably came from
So
ex-husband.
I made a post on
They
X.
said she had an aviation business and aviation aerial photography. Get the fuck up out of here, nigga. Come on.
I made a post on X, right? Remember,
she was a broadcaster too.
I was at inauguration. So people are always close to each other, from tech to, like, you know, businesses, yada yada. So they spoke about her actually and Jeff Bezos even before this happened, this marriage, right?
This was in January.
Yeah. And it's funny because this whole time, you know, he got her from someone in his circle. So basically, like, her ex-husband introduced her to Jeff Bezos at a party or a function. And
also, they were talking about that she was having a relationship with Bezos while they were still married.
Now, hear me out. He put her on to business, obviously helping her out, giving her some money to start her stuff.
He probably helped her start her stupid-ass aerial photography business.
This is her coming up on a fucking W with Jeff Bezos, because now he's top of the food chain. The guy she had was a fucking millionaire too, for sure.
He was.
But this is next level. And I think as an apex predator, she won. Because even if
55.
there's an ironclad prenup, bro,
55.
Look at all that surgery, bro. That's what you're getting, nigga. Like, you can get anybody. But her, man, that shit's fucked up, bro. So I made a post on X. I said, the biggest W in history for women, biggest L for men. Because at the end of the day, even with a prenup, she won. So it's like...
Not only that, so the dumb bitches, someone sent me a picture. Some girl got like 13K likes on Instagram for saying, look, ladies, don't let these podcasters scare you.
Yeah.
You can still find a guy even when you're older. Bro.
So competent. I said, you don't know what you're saying. This is a bad post. I was like, bitch, you can't see what's happening because you're dumb. And it's like, everything's happening in front of your face, but you can't see it. So...
And just because she got 1 in a million doesn't mean the rest of you dumb assholes are going to get 1 in a million. Like, bro, women are so dumb and delusional.
Yeah.
Also,
one example.
Nigga, she's worth 30 million. None of you bitches are worth 30 million.
But the question is how she got 30 million. From finesse, other thing is before.
Of course. Guy. But the point I'm trying to make is like, at least she was rich herself.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? She was rich herself when she met this nigga. Like, you bitches are old, ugly, and dumb. And you think you're going to get a rich nigga to come in and rescue you. Yo, she would have been fine no matter what.
Yeah.
You know?
But again, divorce is one of the biggest wealth transfers we have today.
Of course.
Between men and women.
All the richest women in the world got it through divorce or inheritance, man. Bitches don't, man.
But this is the predicament we have money and you're a guy. Getting married is like a business move that if it fucks up,
I don't know why the fuck he even got married to her. You know what? I know why. What am I? I'm lying to myself.
Yeah.
I know why. She probably bullied his ass to get married.
Of course. Because think about it. They're already together. Why we need to decide not through marriage?
100% for her. And she shot some little dumbass video. Didn't mention this nigga once.
Yeah. But I'll be honest, bro. Honestly, looking at it from her standpoint, respect, because she got what she wanted.
Oh, yeah. It's a big W for her. Huge W for her.
Yeah.
A $50 million wedding, bro.
I can't even hit on you, bro.
What the fuck?
But hey.
How you spend $50 million to marry a 55-year-old? That's crazy.
$1 million for every year.
Bro.
$1 million for every year.
Yo.
You know what? You survived this long, bitch? Here you go. And it's like, bro, for what? Bro, Botox filled.
Bitch is older than the amount of millions you spent.
Friggin' Bugatti face. I'm like, bro, how much do you think her face costs? Add it up. Her face costs. Add it up.
I'll say this. I saw a video of her in 99. She looked somewhat similar. So she does have good genetics. But yeah, bro, 100% surgery, all that shit.
But then you don't need that much surgery, though.
Yeah, she probably spent easily an M on her body. Easily.
Bro, Bugatti face, bro. That shit's crazy, dog. Hey, when you see her guys, you see her in the post?
Not more.
Call her Bugatti face. That's how you get them.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
the Botox and lip injections and the wrinkles-free shit.
I need me a natural beauty.
But I guarantee her vagina's still dry.
Cobwebs, nigga.
Let's be honest here, bro.
Cobwebs, nigga.
Bitch has menopause, man.
Yeah.
She don't even get wet no more.
Bro, okay, hold on. If you were just
like, you could push the clock back, like, and you guys think I'm kidding around when I say, yo, stay away from these old bitches. Bro, The reason why I tell you guys to stay away from these old bitches is because number one, they're stuck in their ways. Number two, they're not going to be as hot. And then number three, bro, the piping is rusty at this point. Like it's like,
Piping is rusty.
yo, like,
Past the 40-year inspection.
bro, even if a girl goes to the gym and takes care of herself, like you can only push the clock back so much, bro. There's women out there that are 35 that look like they're 25. Cool. But at the end of the day, you can only go to the gym and eat well for so much. 55, bro, yo, she's way past menopause.
Also,
She pissing
on
out
the
baby powder.
point of genetics itself, I'd argue you don't need surgery. If you look at genetics, you can bypass 30 easily and still look pretty similar. But to add on surgery now, bro, that's not good genetics, bro. That's like her trying to fix the clock, but it's going too fast anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah, whatever.
The whole beauty industry is about turning the clock back.
Yeah.
You know, that's why I always laugh when old women try to sit there and say age is nothing but a number. Bitch, when you look at all the cosmetic surgery, you look at all the makeup, etc., it's all to preserve youth. That's what it's all for.
Yeah.
Right? The full lips, the skin, getting rid of the wrinkles, right? Making the tits sit up. It's all in a way to basically manufacture youth. So when women try to sit there and say, oh, age is nothing but a number, or my age don't matter, blah, blah. Yes, it fucking does. Because the entire beauty industry is there to allow you to create the facade that you're younger than you really are. That's what makeup is.
Yeah.
Removing blemishes, removing wrinkles, getting your tits to sit up, and making your hair longer, and making it nice and full. All of these are signs of fertility and youth. So, yeah, man.
Let's continue.
Fresh,
Bro, get this nigga sour, bro.
Bills, I waited. Bills, I waited. Hold on. I waited. So, we had a bet. Right? Hold on. We had a bet. If I take a soundboard one time, they said that you're going to say, get this nigga a soundboard.
Bro,
but I
give him
said,
a
no,
soundboard.
no. I got a soundboard at my show. We'll do it there. I said I give a thing, though. That was the only point.
We tried to tell him, Myron.
No, I know it's got my night.
Yeah, I don't know why do we not have?
No, it's okay. I don't want.
Because you did all laying shit?
It was a bad cable. Just know that.
Yeah, it's fine.
Is it a bad cable or a bad?
It was the cable was bad.
Yeah, it's all good.
We can't get a new one?
No, it's fine.
Yeah, no,
I'm okay.
yeah,
I'm okay.
Because you stay taking my shit, man.
Nigga, it's one button.
Bro, and then you did it bad timing.
Bro, it's good.
We got to get you a board, bro.
Nah, nigga. Play the video.
Why do you not want... Bro, you use the
Fresh
board a lot.
out.
You're going to use the board more than you talk,
Fresh
actually.
out. Play the video.
For good. Men have always died for a greater good.
Fresh out.
Men have always said, this is bad for me,
Yeah.
but it's good for society. Bonnie just quite correctly, quite pertinently highlighted the fact that she believes in living her life the best way that she wants to live so she is happy. And I agree with you. That's what you should do. That's fine.
Yeah.
If you're a woman. That's how women think. Women don't think I shouldn't do this because I care about society by and large. Women don't think that way. And once you understand that logic, you can extrapolate that out to the fact that women shouldn't be in charge of a country ever. Because women are not prepared to take a bullet for a country ever.
I mean, I guess I contradict myself a little bit because I help society out a lot. And I do that because do you see how many dicks I drain? How many balls I've been emptied out on my face? How many cream pies I've taken and scooped it out? Like,
And how does that help society?
sex workers help, like, reduce rape rates by over 30%.
That sounds like a stat you just made up.
I'll be honest, though. She's right. If there's no P stuff, there's no OnlyFans, a lot of niggas will go crazy and do some dumb shit. Keeping it real with you. It may sound wild, but look at men's sexual drive. If it was not tamed in a certain way, you'd be like, nigga, most niggas will go crazy, bro. Keeping it being with you. So she ain't lying there because at the end of the day, bro, if you don't bust a nut, nigga, you're going to get hysterical at some point.
Hysterical.
Nigga, you will.
He's right.
So, yeah, bro. She ain't lying.
Fresh, you're right. Yeah.
She ain't lying, bro.
No, that was me, Myron.
No, Google it.
Yeah, that's probably true. Mental health, it's good for mental health as well. It
The
stops
true
men
fact is
killing
32%.
themselves. Yeah, stops men killing themselves. Sex work is an important part of the world. Sex
So
work-
imagine, like, if you're
Are
a
you saying that because
rapist.
you had a webcam business?
I'm not saying that because I had a webcam business. I'm saying that because it's absolutely and utterly true.
Pause.
I'm
Yeah, it is cold. But she ain't lying, though. You know what it is? I realize what people don't understand is the dating market itself is so messed up. If you actually, because Tate travels the world. He's been with multiple girls. He's seen the actual behind the scenes of things. I have too. Not to his scale, but to my own scale. And it's like, when you understand what it is, bro, without these inventions and these like ways to like, I guess, push sexual energy towards, you're cooked, bro. As a man, bro, you gotta understand. You need that release at some point. And if you don't get it, bro, you might shoot up schools. You might even fucking grape somebody. And that's fucked up. But if you let it out, you know what? Life is good. I ain't mad no more. You good, brother. You stepped on my shoes? All right, nigga, I'll let you live. That in itself saves people's lives, bro. So say what you want about Colt. She ain't lying, bro, at all. And Tate understands it. So just saying. Cool.
the only point I was making earlier about women being in charge, I was actually trying to get to a final point. And the final point I would argue is that Bonnie has done no damage to society compared to giving the women the vote.
I've basically been a community worker.
Absolutely.
For example,
do you vote?
Not to be honest, I don't really know what's going off in the
Okay,
world.
so do you vote?
No.
Okay, she's perfect. she's out here. She's sucking
I am
dick.
wife
She's
material.
sucking dick. She's not
She's
voting.
wife material.
This is the kind of women we need. This is done. This is fine. If we stop women, we take the women's vote away. If you said to me, Andrew, fix society, all the women can either vote or be like Bonnie. I'd like make them all like Bonnie, give the men the vote back. We'll fix all
Even
country.
your daughter.
Well, yeah. Why would she need to vote? I'm voting. Why would she need to vote when I'm voting? You're going to vote against your father. What kind of world is that? You know, it's really interesting to me. Since I had daughters, and I have a bunch, people always say, when you get a daughter, you're going to change your opinions. No, I fucking didn't. When you have a daughter, you know, you see these dudes and they have a daughter and like the daughter's putting makeup on and they're like, girl dad. Just because you have a girl doesn't mean you become gay.
I think that's cute though.
No, but no, I'm never going to put, she's never going to put makeup on my face. I'm never going to be like, oh, my daughter wants, so I guess I just
sound
gave
like a
it.
farmer when you say
She
that.
melts my heart. No, you're going to obey me because I am your parent and you are my child. My child can't vote against me ever. That's civil war. That's against the rules of, that's against the just working of the universe, sir. For me to have a certain opinion and my own offspring to have countering opinions. Then I'm going to be sitting at some fucking dinner table in 20 years and my daughter or my sons, any of them, are going to be there arguing with me about anything. Actually, in school, I learned, you better shut the fuck up because you're in my fucking house. It's my mansion. It's to Tate millions. You're living on my money. You're going to do as I fucking say.
Until they're 18 or they move out.
Until, if they want to completely cut me off and build their own version of life, I guess they could do that, but they won't do that. That's impossible.
It's how you bring them up. Like when they're 18, yes, they're an adult, but it's how you brought them up.
Of course.
Like my parents brought me
do you
up.
have
as
kids
much
though?
No, I don't.
No.
But like my parents, I mean, everyone
Girls
says my
walk
parents
in
can't
and
love me, my
Frank
family
left.
must have disowned me.
course.
It's not the case.
Bro, Frank's a
My
pervert,
family
bro.
brought me up to be independent and live my best life how I
What time it
want.
is?
This nigga's a pervert, bro.
Just like his father.
Yeah, I'm over here. I'm patting him shit. Some girls walk in, nigga ran to go talk to the
you know
girl,
what they say, bro? Master like dog. Dog like master.
No,
Like
man,
father, like son.
You can't hide that, nigga.
This nigga be smelling their pussies right then and there. And
Hey,
shit,
y'all
man.
got the same type. Sensational.
Yo, keep it a bean, bro. You eat the box?
No, you know I don't.
Oh, okay. Well, Frank,
But he'll smell it. It's weird, bro.
Frank does.
He does that shit. He be smelling them.
That's a bad
I don't
sign.
know why he does that shit, man.
It's a bad sign for the girl, bro. Is she still
No, he does
there?
it to all girls.
Every single one?
Every girl, bro. He tries to smell my fucking yank him. I tell him stop.
Well, he does it to me too.
Bro, that nigga just smells everybody.
It's weird, bro.
Nigga trying to smell everybody, bro.
Okay.
It's a security measure that dogs do.
Oh yeah,
I gotta be like, oh,
they do sniff each other's balls. It's kind of what dogs do.
are you calling me a dog?
What?
I'm just kidding.
What? That's
Moving forward.
you know that.
Yep. There you go.
To live. And as much as people think that is so shameful, that's disgusting, like my life's become so much better and I'm happy. As much as people think I should be scarred, I could kill myself and everything else, it's like, I am happy. I genuinely live a much better life. So my family are nothing but proud of me. So
Are you really happy?
really, really happy. Happy and wet
When you're
most of the
alone,
time.
you're happy.
She's not voting. She's great. This is what we need. Do you want to be prime minister or not really?
No.
See? Done, bro. This is it. This is what we need in society. Honest about their sex work, because all women out here are sex working anyway. When's the last you've been in Dubai recently?
See, I'd rather go be honest and say, listen, this is what I do. We got some fun and move forward. Versus saying, I'm pure. I don't party. I don't go out. I just stay home all day. Next thing you know, not saying every girl, of course, but like she's at home taking customers on a day-to-day basis. I'd rather you just say, listen, I'm a 3 or 4, either by actions or by your words, and we just have fun and call it a day. But when they say, oh, I'm wife material, I play a good girl for you, bro. No, just keep it how it should be. Because that way we get to have our fun and then move forward in a cool way. The problem is, bro, they be lying, man. So who do you trust, man? Who do you trust?
Yeah.
Find a woman who ain't sex working. That is a challenge, sir. $1 million to find a woman who ain't living off a man. Because that is sex work. You giving sex and she's giving you money. That's the game. I tweeted
It's actually
this.
so true. I've never thought of it like that.
I
Like,
tweeted
when
this.
people are boyfriend and girlfriends, the
It's sex
majority of
work.
the time they do a low-paid job, not got the education to do anything better. So, and they're having sex with the partners, keep them interested. The partner's paying the bills. It's a sex work with one client. just like you said.
100%. I said this. I tweeted it and the whole world lost its mind because you know me. I'm a provocateur. But I said, yeah, women are sex workers. You can either have a bunch of customers with OnlyFans or you can have one customer called a husband or boyfriend. Or you can be ugly. And unfortunately, then you got to get a job. But if you're pretty enough, you don't do that. You find a boyfriend or a husband or a sugar daddy, whatever you want to call him, and he's paying your bills. Go to Saint-Tropez, Monaco, Cannes, go to Miami, go to Dubai, go to Hong Kong, go to any of these cities and find a beautiful woman and ask her job. She either doesn't work because her boyfriend takes care of her, or she has some bullshit vanity project which loses money that her husband pays for. Owns a flower shop that loses money each month. Great. Businesswoman. Independent. Bullshit. Women are only ever been sex workers. Women have only ever translated their pussy into money, or pussy into provision, or pussy into protection. That's all women have ever done. Let's talk about the ancient days. When the ancient whoever's, the tribe, got conquered by another tribe. You're sitting around, there's 100 men, there's 100 women, the 100 men go out to war, they lose, the conquering tribe comes and takes over.
I'll never forget, we were at a spot in Miami. It was on my X stories. And it was me, academics, Andrew, Myron. And there was tables all around us as well. And girls were watching Andrew like a hawk. They'll be at the table with a man, with some guys. They'd be like, looking at the table. And I'm like, wait a minute. Let me just sit down and watch what happens here. And I kid you not, literally 2 minutes after, this girl gets up from a table with her friend. Actually, two guys, by the way. They were two guys. They walk over and say, hey, can we see Andrew? And I'm like, Mayu, the whole time, the dudes are looking like, what the fuck? Security's like, are they good? I looked at Andrew. He said, they're good. They come to the table, sit down, and I'm not going to say what happened after that, but just to know that they left their men at their table, come see Andrew, after all he's allegedly in a bind for. It's funny because when you're at the top, bro, it doesn't matter because you are that guy. And if you're not that guy, well, she's probably using you for her own cause. And at the end of the day, bro, Andrew's that guy, so it makes sense. So, crazy story, bro. Telling you,
The
bro.
ground takes over the women.
You know, rappers too. It's tough, bro.
Women do. Here's some pussy. Don't kill me, please.
It's not
That's
1,500 anymore.
No, but it doesn't matter. That's what that's all they've ever done. And I'm telling you now, you know, you watch Hunger Games and there's fucking Katniss Evergreen running around with her bullshit fucking bow and arrow. When World War III finally comes, you're just going to see a whole bunch of women hooking. That's all they're going to do. They're like, shit, World War III, I need money. I need a man who can protect me. Here's some pussy. Anyone?
I would have fucked Hitler to survive.
Well, damn, of course. Women will fuck anyone to survive. Look at,
Myron, why
look
you
at France in World War II.
Myron, why you laughing?
That is funny.
I bet you.
You're like all
funny.
the other French bitches. 'Cause they did the same shit.
I'll fuck
when the
Hitler to
Nazis
survive.
came.
Damn, bro.
You hear about the war brides? They all had their head shaved. You know about this? Oh, you didn't know. I'll tell you. The Nazis kicked the fuck out of all the French. Then the Nazi soldiers turn up to Paris. Nazi soldiers have money. Average French man, he either lost in war, lost a leg, and has no money. He's a brokey. The Nazi guy, he's got money. He's got the German Deutschmark. He's got a nice uniform. He's a winner. All the French women were fucking the Nazis. They killed their husband. They're fucking the next guy a year later. Why? Because he can provide, he can protect. They give him status. They get to go out and party. They all had their heads shaved afterwards once the Americans kicked the Germans out of France.
I would have been bold straight away.
Well, there you go. This is what women do. Women say, okay,
follow the
let me look at
strongest
the
guy.
world. I'm not as strong as a man. I'm not as determined as a man. I'm not as intelligent as a man. I can't do any of these things men can do. What's the one differentiator I have? Pussy. So let me turn my pussy into what I want. That's not a bad thing. That's just understanding the world.
Yeah.
Right?
Do you think this is a positive message for society?
I'm not here giving any messages. I am a commentator, sir.
I tell you, if anything, it's factual.
comment-
I'm a
Commentator give messages.
commentator, sir. I see I'm not playing football. I'm commentating on the game. That's all I'm doing.
And people are listening to you.
Well, they're listening to me commentate. I'm telling everyone how it works.
Everything we've said you'd learn in history at school. Everything we're saying is factual. It's not. We're not
what
just
would you
saying.
learn in history at school about?
Well, I didn't really listen
sleeping
too
with
much at
people?
school, but yeah, I learned at school that people had their head shaved.
Yeah.
Like you learn about what happened at the war, and that happened. That's factual. You didn't ever learn at school. Oh, the women went to war. No, of course they didn't. They stayed at home. They cooked. They had the house ready. Like it stayed the same. Everything we're saying is factual.
Yeah, like Rob, what have I said that's incorrect? And the reason I'm saying all these things is to highlight how it's awfully hypocritical for anybody in modern Western society, anybody who believes in women's liberation, anyone who believes women should be allowed to vote, anyone who believes in women are allowed to lead a country, anyone who listens to their wife's stupid opinions on anything, to give Bonnie a second of hard time. Because it's all the same thought pattern. It's all the same thought process. If you're a man who says, I have a wife and we got married when she was a virgin and she doesn't vote and she obeys me absolutely and I'm the king of this household, then maybe you could have an opinion. But if you're going to sit there and go, oh, my wife has a past, but I love her anyway, then fucking shut the fuck up. And that's 99% of men. Rob, do you understand that about 3 times a week I see a woman I've plowed get married on Instagram? Do you understand? I see it. I see the man walking down the aisle holding her hand, doing the whole humiliation ritual. I see the whole thing. He got on one knee. And I just watch it. And I was like, bro, what the fuck?
But I don't think there's anything wrong with that, though.
No, but there is.
But why? Like,
Because I know what happened
I know
that
that
night.
feeling.
but
Yo.
people
So
have
it
got
is.
fucked.
Pause.
And then-
How many times a girl comes over? A couple times, maybe a couple weeks. Then she said, oh, I have a boyfriend. all right, cool, whatever. And then you see her stories. Then they get married, and you're like, wait a minute, he just married her, bro. After all that shit happened,
Terrible.
it's tough, bro.
It's really tough.
It happens every day, bro. Because remember, you don't want to wait for her. She's like, all right, I'm gonna move on eventually. And then she meets a guy that's like, I'll wife you up. Here we go.
Some nigga comes in and rescues her.
And if he only
Yep.
knew what went down in the Batcave, bro.
I'll save you, my lady.
In the Batcave, brother.
Batcave.
In the darkness.
I'll save you, my lady.
In the darkness. You know what I'm saying?
In the dark.
Like, for example, would you want to fuck a girl that did some love fuck after him?
Oh, no.
Bro,
No.
I cannot even imagine, bro.
That'd be bad.
So imagine wifing up one.
Oh, yeah.
You know, like, bro. Cooked, bro. That nigga did everything. And on camera, too. It's all, bro.
Yeah, that's no bueno.
Astaghfirullah.
Aren't you under investigation for things like that?
Give a fuck. But the point is this. If that man's going to go, everyone has a past, then who is he to comment on anything else? Because her past was me, sir.
So are all of your girlfriends virgins before you?
Well, here's where you have to, as a man, do your best to find a woman, if you want to take her seriously, with as little history as possible, if that's the kind of thing that bothers you.
And
But-
does it bother you?
Well, it depends.
I mean,
Because-
surely your best place to go then is high school.
Well, we have to be careful. I'm under investigation here. But it depends because there's different categories of women. Right? Everything in life is actually fine if you keep everything in the right place. If you use a fork for forking and a spoon for spooning, everything's fine. It only gets confusing when you try and mix the two up. All men love whores. Men love whores.
We've got good technique.
Of course. Any man who sits there and
Do
says
you
he
love whores then?
any man who says he doesn't love whores is a fucking liar.
So you love horse.
Fact.
Well, if I'm on a boat in Miami, I don't want
Would you
nuns.
prefer a blowjob with your teeth or the mouth? You need someone with experience.
Well, if you want girls who are just a good time, they're not going to be that emotionally invested. They're probably going to be sluts. If you're going to go to a party with 20 women, you want women who are just a good time. Good time women are hoes, and
If a nigga says to me, I don't like hoes, or
Yeah, they're lying.
I'm like, bro, we got a podcast.
You like them for a certain you like them for certain scenarios.
We got a podcast, bro.
Yeah.
We keep it real with you niggas. Hey, we like hoes. At the end of the day, we like, bro, it is what it is.
Yeah.
If you have money to a
Anyone
nigga
that's, yeah,
and you want
anyone
to have
else gonna
fun,
lie.
you don't want to prove girls saying like, I don't want to do anything crazy because, you know, I'm not used to this lifestyle. Bro, you don't want that shit. You want, start twerking, bitch.
Yep.
Turn up, like, dude, you want all that shit. So, niggas love hoes, bro. Whether they want to say, oh, bro, first just fucked up. Nigga, it's reality. If you got money and bread, you want to live a certain lifestyle, you like hoes, bro. You don't want to go sitting there like, oh, well, you know, I'm a virgin. Obviously for fun, but for long term, you want something different, of course. But like for fun, you want a hoe, bro. It is what it is.
Very true, sir.
So when you shame niggas for smashing hoes, bro, it is what it is, bro. We like hoes. We don't like them, though, but we have fun. So, whatever. To smash and just have fun, that's what it is.
and love hoes. But men want the dichotomy because we want our cake and eat it. We want a wife, and we want hoes, and we want both. It only gets confusing for a man when he puts them in the wrong category. What will happen is a man will meet a hoe, fall in love with her because he can't control himself, and then try and say, oh, no, she's wifey because he's in love with her because he's an idiot. But if you're me and you can sit and go, okay, that one's a good one. She's wifey. Those are the hoes. They're this. And you just keep everything in its right place. It's fine.
So Bonnie's a hoe.
I don't want to insult Bonnie.
You can't insult me.
I mean, you called her a hoe when I last talked to you.
No, I said she was a whore. And
I said, what's the difference between a
Big
hoe and a
difference.
whore?
well, there is a big difference because whores get paid. And whores are actually a much higher social standing than a hoe because hoes are fucking dumb and they're doing it for free.
Yeah.
Whores make money. So I think she's
I
a
didn't
whore.
know that difference.
Well, now you do.
No,
I always say people can call me a prostitute, slut, slag, whore, whatever. I don't care. Like, you just can't insult me. Like, I own it. Whatever word you want to call me, whether you
But
say
it's not even insulting. It's just a factual
I'll
description.
tell you guys this.
Yeah.
She's gonna have mental problems later on in life. I'm if she doesn't already.
I don't doubt it.
If she doesn't already. So, 100%, bro. When she gonna be dancing with the knives like Britney Spears, nigga. 20 years.
Yeah, because when you put that mental state of yourself saying, you know what, this is okay, I can do this, bro, it's not okay.
Look at Halle Berry, bro. I posted this the other day. Like, Halle Berry was like on Twitter dancing around. Like, we could pull it up on my thing, but like, bro, what the fuck? Like, this woman used to be an A-list celebrity. Now she's acting like a fucking clown
Like, how old
on
are you?
social media. She's like 55 or some shit.
Yeah, for attention.
And I was like, bro, I'm telling you, man, wait till when the wall hits these regular chicks, fucking cooked, man. Fucking cooked. Because now regular bitches are famous.
Oh, OnlyFans girls too. But
That's what I mean.
If you notice, P-stars are committing, you know what I'm saying, offing themselves because they can't deal with pressure. Maybe shit slow
Yeah.
down or like, you know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah,
it's a lot of cope in there.
it's facts.
Coke and cope. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they gotta use the drugs to offset the bullshit, man.
Yep.
So,
You got a lot of highs and a lot of lows, so.
guys, Zoom call coming up after this, by the way. Open Q&A.
We should do it in like 2 minutes, though.
Oh,
Yeah. Time is flying. Holy shit.
sorry, 9:45.
Yeah.
Damn.
This a long ass video though. God damn.
Yeah, how long is it?
2 hours.
2 hours?
We only 33 in.
What the fuck? All right, let's play the video. God damn.
We gotta finish it at 2 times speed. 2x.
It's a factual description.
Especially it turns me on.
Yeah, well, there you go. That's why she's so good at her job.
By the time you finish calling me a whore, I'm going to leave this chair with a wet patch.
Well, there you go. That's why she's so good at her job. I have that effect anyway. But the point I'm making here is any man who sits and goes, oh, I hate whores, I hate hoes, that's all a fucking lie. There's scenarios in which they're very welcome and very liked. But there's scenarios in which they're not. So everyone has their standing in life. Everyone has their place in life.
Yeah.
Bonnie, even I would argue, maybe I'm right, maybe I'm wrong, but you can correct me. Bonnie will have sex with one man, or have sex with a certain type of man, or have sex with whoever, but she'd marry a different type of man. To marry someone is different than having sex with someone. You wouldn't just marry anyone, would you? You'd have to kind of like him.
Yeah, for sure. It'd be completely different. Like, I generally have sex with anyone of legal age, but if I'm thinking of marriage, it's completely different.
Okay, so even in Bonnie's mind, there are people she treats a certain way and respects in a certain way, and there's people she has sex with without any emotional attachment. That's exactly how it is as a man. There's a woman you'll treat a certain way and have a certain amount of feeling for, and there's women you just fuck. That's it. So everything's actually fine. Men saying they hate whores and they hate all this, that's all a fucking lie. Men love whores in the right scenario. So you're asking me, my girlfriends, well, I mean, it depends. If you catch me on a boat, if you catch me on my yacht with 25 women, are they all virgins? Fuck no. But do I have children from some virgins? Yes.
If you ever host a virgin party, count me in.
How would you get into a virgin party?
Well, no, but I'd be there to take the virginities. I'm obsessed with it.
Why are you obsessed with taking boys' virginities?
Well, just like how Andrew likes 18-year-old.
Wait. Careful. Careful now.
Sorry, should I go
I'm
younger?
under investigation. What I have said.
Andrew, 18 is a legal age. I don't know what you class as legal.
No,
but
18 is legal. You're right.
Yeah.
But the reason, actually, and it's interesting you said this, but the reason men prefer younger women is because they have less history. That's why.
Yeah.
The average 22-year-old has lived less life than the average 30-year-old. That's why men prefer younger women in general. But sorry to interrupt you, but I'm just clarifying because everything gets clip farmed, and before you know it, I'm back in handcuffs.
So not 18, 19. But I'd happily take an 18-year-old on their birthday, like
Why?
closer to 18. I just want them, to be young, innocent. I want to strip them from that. I want to
steal
take
their
innocence. I want to watch
Like
their
Shang Tsung, bro.
toes
She a
curl
real
because they
demon,
come
bro.
for the first time from a girl. Like,
She a real
I
demon.
love
Promo
that.
at a school one time, like saying that she's gonna get some underage guys.
Bro, when I saw Cousin Jay kiss her, bro, I was like, dude, what are you doing, bro? I mean, I get it, though. It's content, but goddamn. That's tough.
And I also think it's educational. So I'm obsessed
How's
with
it educational?
You think about sex education at school. It's from a middle-aged teacher that's not been laid. And they basically say you have sex or you're probably going to die from an STD. There's no information. If anything, they should whip up one of my DVDs, put it on screen and show, look, that's how the dick enters the pussy. This is how you get a girl wet. There's none of that. So me having sex with them shows this is a woman's body. Yes, a woman's Andrew, not trans.
Can you imagine?
And
I don't think it
Can you imagine, right? If like a guy was saying this, like if a guy was saying what she's saying right now, bro, you'd be considered like a fucking weirdo.
Yeah, you'd be cooked.
You'd be canceled in a second.
You'd be absolutely cooked.
Bro, yo, dude, and she's a real demon, bro. She's actually a demon, dog. Gotta be something wrong with her, bro. Yo, that's insane, bro. No soul at all, man.
How did she get away with this?
That's what because she's a woman, bro. Come on, man.
And
We'll come to that.
they don't know how to pleasure a girl. They've not touched a girl. They've just watched videos, online where they slapping, these choking, these hair pulling, and then they go to do it on a woman or a girl for the first time.
That's
She's probably
terrible.
going to cry rape for the next day.
Yeah, you're probably going to get a criminal charge of that. Probably
Yeah.
get sued if that happens. To stuff.
Probably need to talk from experience there, but like with me, I love educating them. Like they've never fingered a girl before. They've never.
So you
learnt what
educate
they
your
like.
guys when you sleep with them?
Not all the time. Some of them are in their 80s and their wife's dead. Like they've been having sex for years, but some of them are 18 and haven't lost their virginity. They haven't been having sex. So I love lying there and saying, look, do whatever you want to me, trial and error. And if anything, I'm protecting women because then the next girl they sleep with, they know how to choke properly. They know how to slap. They know how to fuck. And they know how to pleasure her. And also, I give them such a safe environment.
Look at Andrew's
Like,
face.
I mean, if you had an 18-year-old son, would you send him to me on his 18th birthday?
Look at this nigga like, oh shit. Oh shit, bro.
Yeah, he's like,
Nigga shook.
Is that legal?
Huh?
No.
Serious. Okay, so your son will probably lose his virginity after going to a club. He's probably been drinking. The girl might have done drugs. They then go back to some hotel or
I
parents'
don't
house.
think
whatever.
I'm raising him that way.
All right, pause,
Okay.
pause. Keep it a bean. Myron, Bills, Mo. If you saw Bonnie Blue and you didn't know who she was,
I'm not doing it.
and Bills, and you just saw her at a bar chilling, you flirt with her a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Nigga, we would smash.
yeah,
Yeah.
Now, the problem is we know what she's done.
yeah.
Now, could you imagine, think about this. The girl at the bar, just as bad as her, but we don't know what she done. Bro, see, this is the problem, bro. Dating nowadays, bro, you're getting that as your girlfriend or wife. When niggas say,
Maybe
oh,
not to her level, but
but
you could get pretty damn
but
close.
even if it's halfway close to this nigga, or a third of this nigga,
Yeah, it's still
that's
terrible,
your,
yeah.
So
Instead
imagine
of 100 dudes in a day, it's 10. You know
exactly. So imagine, but hold on, shit gets tested. They don't. Yo, this was, bro. If niggas understood the reality of dating nowadays, bro, you understand why niggas just want to have fun and move on. Because, bro, wiping these holes up, bro, especially because you don't know. You can assume off actions, but like, you never really know. And that's the danger, because you'll say, oh, bro, you guys are degenerates. You don't understand women. You should wife up a girl right away.
Nope.
Nigga, what are you marrying? You don't even know. It's been 6 months or a year. Less. Yep. Oh, I love her. I'm sure you did, buddy. So did 10 other niggas. So